of the night. Hence now heading for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, they're 0-3 in the homestand, and they're looking to avoid a sweep today. And I think the main thing, you need a big home run. You need a well-pitched game. Somebody's got to step up and be the guy that changes this and says, we are not losing on my watch. That's what you're looking for.
And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's coming off a big performance. 3 home runs.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The catcher, number 20.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollard. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, we're looking at a hot ball club. I mean, they're 3-0 on this road trip. We're looking for a 4-game sweep. This is going to tell us a lot about this team. Do they have that killer instinct to put somebody away and get that 4-game sweep?
Just got a piece up the line. And Sandoval will lumber in to sweep it away. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and that's going to land foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So nothing happened. Coming to the plate now, Denard Span. And pitchers beware because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, A.J. Pollard, he can go get them. You know, when he was at Notre Dame, they thought about him playing football because he was so fast. And now as he patrols the outfield, you see the great stride and you wonder, well, they're onto something.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He went deep last night twice. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing. Into the box now, Matt Moore.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing. And now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate and he's out. A great throw. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 0-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. In now, Chris Owings. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And that one stayed too low apparently. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Giants, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The first base
riding in once again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 48.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Panda's going to try for 3. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. On the ground, softly towards second. To his left. Panic throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. 0 for 4. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Span has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Taijuan Walker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Buster Posey.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
From the stretch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Posey is on his way home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joe Panik.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Moore. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitch swung on and missed. For another chance, A.J. Pollock back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
David Peralta comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Standing in, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. Digging in, Matt Moore. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Moore.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Peralta comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Now batting, Jarrett Parker. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. This is pulled into right. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. And this will find the gap for Sandoval. Should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The catcher, number
Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The shortstop, number 16, Chris
First
Owings.
pitch on its way. Chris Owings will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Zach Godley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. They'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting.
In now, Matt Moore.
Moore.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Way out in front. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jarrett Parker. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, he's been hot recently. Another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. This is some kind of hot streak, and man, is he fun to watch right now.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence, as this is grounded foul off to the left. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back. Gone!
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
The first
stepping in now, Brandon Belt. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollock ranging back at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hot shot to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men. Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Chris Iannetta is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Chris Iannetta becomes out number 2 this inning. Gregor Blanco will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 9 and the Diamondbacks. Randall Delgado comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Line hard. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and Span is aboard. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Ready for another shot now, Joe Panic. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Pollard, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Span rounds the corner and is headed home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone.
Up next for the Giants.
Into the box, Matt Moore, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Parker.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. 6th home run on the season for him, as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The batter, number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollard. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Pollock has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Panic. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Panic rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. Not in time. Almost had him after the phenomenal stab, but that's a base hit, and the perfect game is no more. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
And the batter ruled out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard hit ball to second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, and they remain well behind. Jorge De La Rosa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Belt. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Standing in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Into the box now, Denard Span. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik as he rips it on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Span. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Chris Owings is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollock going back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Pitcher,
into the box now, Matt Moore. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta's after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jarrett Parker. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So Hunter Pence will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
Well, it's been a rough outing for him, and you see an example right there. A high pitch, another base hit. When he struggles is when he keeps the ball up in the zone.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. Hit hard towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is returned. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's grounded foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Span. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Chris Iannetta is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Daniel Descalso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Daniel.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. Mark Melanson will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Calling for it. Panic makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
And it's time to recognize the man we feel made the biggest impact in this one. And here he is, our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The winning pitcher is Matt Moore. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Taijuan Walker. He falls to 0-1.